Good morning, children. In this session, we are going to discuss the last topic of this chapter, demonetization. Before moving to the concept of demonetization, have you heard the word demonetization ever before? Yes, on 2016. On 8th November 2016, Prime Minister has announced the demonetization of 500 and 1000 rupee notes. And at the same day he has announced another one that they are going to introduce instead of these 500 and 1000 rupee notes, they are going to introduce 500 and 2000 rupee notes also. And on the next day onwards, your parents will be moving to the bank for depositing the cash, because that day onwards cannot be used. So they were moving to the bank and depositing the cash for getting back the new money. Okay, so that you will be familiar the word because of this thing, that is on that day what had happened. Then what is meant by the demonetization? Demonetization means stopping of currency from the legal tender. That means stopping of a form of currency from that is that day onwards that we cannot use that currency, can no longer be used. We cannot use the currency. It can be applied to coins, banknotes, and all the forms of currency. So demonetization means stopping of currency from a legal tender. That day onwards we cannot that cannot be no longer be used. That currency we cannot use. That is demonetization. Then, do you think this is the first time their government is announcing the demonetization? No. It had happened 3 times before 2016. 2016, it was the 4th time the demonetization happened. That is, first time the demonetization happened on 1946. 1946. That day they were taken out this 5,000, 1,000 and 10,000 notes were taken out from the circulation in 1946. RBI has taken out these notes from the circulation. Then in 1954, government introduced new notes. Instead of these notes, they have introduced new notes of 500 and 1000 notes. And also 10,000 notes were again introduced in 1954. And in 1978, Morarji Desai government again announced the demonetization of 5,000, 1,000 and 10,000 notes. That is, they also have taken out from the circulation. So this is not the first time it is happening. Demonetization is not the first time. In 2016, it is not the first time it happened. It had happened before, 3 times before the 2016. In 1946, in 1954 and in 1978. But all these years it were not affected the normal people. Why it were not affected the normal people on these years? Because they were curbing they were stopped the high denomination notes, 10,000 notes and all. They were stopping, so that it were not affected the normal people. But now what happened? Now 500 and 1000 notes were stopped, so it affected the normal people also. Then that is demonetization. Stopping a form of currency from the legal tender is called as demonetization. Okay, then what is the aim behind, or for what purpose they had made this demonetization? In order to stop the corruption. And also in order to prevent the illegal activities, or to stop the illegal activities, and also to stop the black money they have. The main aim behind this demonetization was to stop corruption, illegal activities, and also the black money. They wanted to stop the black money also. Then what are the features or benefits of this demonetization? There are 4 benefits or features are there. First one is better economy. Better economy is there, and also curbing anti-social activities, lower lending rates, and also increased savings. Increased savings. So these are the 4 benefits because of demonetization. So we can learn one by one. Increased savings. Through demonetization, increased saving is also a benefit. How it happened? Because while we discussed earlier that we were depositing in the bank for getting back the new notes. So we were depositing all our cash to the bank. So it increased the savings of people. If we are depositing 10,000, we will be withdrawing at least 5,000 only. We will be withdrawing. Balance 5,000 we will be keeping there. So it increased the savings of people. So increased saving is the one benefit of demonetization. Then better economy. Better economy, that is how it happened, because everyone was depositing in the bank. So it result in higher circulation of money in the economy. Higher circulation of money in the economy. So the banks were getting more money, and also the financial institutions were also getting money. So they were using it for, or the better economy means the government is, it is easy for the government to collect the tax. It helped the government to collect the taxes. They are getting more taxes, so they were using it for development projects, new development projects. So it lead to the better performing economy. So that is the second point, better economy. Then the next one is lower lending rates. Lower lending rates. Lending rates, that is interest rate were lower. How it happened? Because everyone was depositing in the bank, and the banks and financial institutions were getting more and more deposits. So it lowers the cost of funds. It lowers the cost of funds. So they were lending in lower rates, or they were lending money to the needy people in lower lending rates. That is the next benefit. And the last one is curbing antisocial activities. Antisocial activities means like smuggling, drug abuse, like for black money. They were using these currencies only. They were using, for antisocial activities, they were using the currencies. So the currencies were get rid through the demonetization. They cannot use more money, because they wanted to be deposit in the bank, and then they wanted to get back the new notes. So it is difficult for them to do all this, because it is a black money. So it curbed the anti-social activities also. So these are the benefits of demonetization. What are the benefits? Increased savings, better economy, and also curbing anti-social activities, and lower lending rates. Okay. Then our chapter is over. Thank you.